Well, I forgot to say once again, I am not affiliated with this company at all. FireMaple Ultralight Folding Table. So if you don't like my video, sorry, it's my video. I paid my own money for it, so enjoy the video. So my first impressions on this, I actually really like it. For 20 bucks, you can't beat it. You buy it on Amazon. Probably the main thing that I do really like about it is cutting something, and then when you get done, scrape it onto here, and then boom, you're out there cooking. So I'm not familiar what this is, but I must have ordered it from Amazon. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it, and we'll do a nice little gear review. Well, let's go ahead and do it. So if you're not familiar with my channel, I do a ton of gear reviews. Pretty much one or two each week. So if you wanna stay up to date with the newest in backpacking gear, you might wanna go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But what is this? So this is what we ordered. Okay. So this is the FireMaple Your Mobile Kitchen. All right, so let's go ahead and check out this ultralight folding table. So I bought this, I actually ordered this earlier this week, and it came in the mail. And I'm kind of curious how this thing will do. It says Your Mobile Kitchen. It feels pretty hard. Comes in this little sleeve. I'll probably end up getting rid of that sleeve, but let's open this. Yeah, I'm definitely getting rid of the sleeve. It's hard for me to pull this out. So this is it. Oh, I kind of like this. So it's not plastic, it's actually metal. So that's actually beneficial. So we're gonna hook this up to our canister. Then it has some legs over here. So let's go ahead and test this out, but first let's check out the specs on this. All right, according to the specs, this is supposed to be 13 inches, which is good, and it's supposed to be 6 inches. So that's all correct. And let's take a weight on this. It says that it's supposed to be 6.8, and place it on there. So it's pretty close, 6.68. So it's almost like 6.7 ounces, which is what it claims to be. Let's go ahead and test this out and see how it actually works and functions. So this actually has two different settings. So I'm going to show you how to actually use it. It took me a couple of seconds to figure it out. So this is for like the larger cans, like these ones right here, and I'll demonstrate how to do it with the larger cans versus the smaller cans. This right here doesn't bend. So that's always a good feature when the legs actually lock in place. And if you want to simply just fold it back down, you push in on both these sides and it folds down. Really simple. Pack it up and you're good to go. If you want to try to use a smaller canister, you're going to want to put it into this next notch. So again, go here and you're going to push in a little bit harder, and then you go through. That way this will stay level, and if you have anything cooking on the surface or like water or whatever, it's not rolling down towards the can or rolling off. But let me show you how to actually use this. So right here's the canister. We're gonna go ahead and do it with the big canister first. And again, this is my first time using this, so I really don't know if I'm doing it correctly. And you'll kind of see what I do. And it should be a simple process. I'm not really concerned about me messing up on this. It seems pretty straightforward. It's not a complex system. So I'm guessing this goes on. Oh, okay, so I don't need to put this on. Well, actually, yes. You need to put this thing on first, because if you put this on, it can't go there. Okay, so yes, put this thing on first, screw this thing on. Okay, so it goes on pretty simple. I did kind of have a little issue trying to screw this on to the canister while this thing was on, because I'm used to just doing it all like, you know, like this, like in front of me, like sideways. But this worked just fine. It wasn't difficult. It just took me a couple more seconds. So if I was to cook, you got your flame right there, which is pretty nice. Let me turn this down. So you can cook, have your pan right here, hop it on. That's nice. I kind of like this idea. So you're cooking. If you need to take it off, you can, because this is metal, so it's not going to melt. So again, you can just, whoops, put this on there, cook, do whatever you like. Have maybe your eggs over here. Yeah, I'm actually kind of digging this. Let's go ahead and take it apart and also put this thing on. So let's get it set up for the smaller canister. Again, we're gonna open it, and then remember, we're gonna want to place the legs in these slots over here. So you want to just push in and then go all the way through. It's simple enough. And we place this right between. So this is nice and flat. And this is where I struggled last time trying to screw this thing on and let a bunch of gas out. But we'll see if I can do a little bit better, seeing that this will be my second time putting this thing on. So I think what I'm gonna do is keep my hand down low and then screw around up top. It's just a little awkward, but it's not hard to do. I guess I can lift it up. Okay, well, that looks like it's fine. So this is all connected. I do want to test out some of the weight. So I got some water bottles over here, and as you all know, most of these water bottles weigh about 2 pounds each. So this actually holds up very well. Okay, one of the things that I'm looking for is to see if this thing bends down, and it's not bending down. I can put pressure on this to make it slope a little bit more, but it's not bending in. There is some weight, so like when I do put it on here, you can see it kind of dip down, which is, to be expected. So it looks like it's pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with it. And again, if you want to, you go ahead and light it. You do your little cooking, whatever you want, like prepping right here, say if it's cutting something, and then when you get done, scrape it onto here, and then boom, you're out there cooking. But let me show you how to actually put it away, because putting away can also be a little nuisance as well. Okay, first thing, make sure that these are not hot. You don't want to go ahead and make the mistake of cooking and then try to pack up everything. What I'll do is I'll kind of hold the bottom right here and then hold the top right here and make sure that this is tight and just screw off. It's that simple to take apart. Of course, this part right here. Squeeze in, drop it down, and you're all set. I probably won't be using this. Maybe I will use this, but it was kind of a pain getting it in and out. I think this needs to be a little bit bigger. I might just grab like a plastic bag and just put it around a plastic bag. So my first impressions on this, I actually really like it. For 20 bucks, you can't beat it. You buy it on Amazon, you're gonna get it within like 2 or 3 days. Probably the main thing that I do really like about it is it's made out of metal. So when you're out there cooking, you can actually put hot stuff on top of this without it melting. You can go ahead and prep on it, and it's sturdy. It's very stable. One of the things that is kind of a bummer that it weighs close to 7 ounces. But for the backpacking that you're doing, if you're buying this, and this is something that I've been getting into lately, seeing that I typically just backpack on the weekends till I get like a week off, and then I go on my longer backpacking trips and I go a little bit ultra light. On my weekend backpacking trips, this is actually the type of stuff that I use. I do a lot of cooking. I like to enjoy taking my time. I'm not trying to crush miles, and I'm actually out there kind of enjoying camp and cooking. So I do like this. Now, if you do want a lighter option, I do have a lighter option, because this is about 7 ounces, is this right here. And you can watch one of the videos I did on this. This only weighs about 2 ounces. Again, it's another table. It's more like plastic. But if you like videos where I'm out here doing gear reviews, which I do weekly because I like gear and I like cooking and I like backpacking. If you're into that type of stuff, you might want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and check out these videos over here too. This is Coach Bill 315.
And yeah, buddy, the FireMaple Ultralight Camp Backpacking Stove. Yeah! Metal. Yeah, buddy.